Hi, brave entrepreneurs of Papua New Guinea. Welcome back to Step to Start Your Own Business. It's a free knowledge and experience sharing to all Papua New Guineans who are interested in venturing into starting their own businesses in our private sectors. And I'm here as promised to deliver that presentation or series of workshops to everyone, brave entrepreneurs of Papua New Guineans out there. Okay, today we will be talking about different types of businesses that you can choose. We started off with developing business concept, and then followed by what it takes to make your business ideas become successful. If you missed out on this series of presentation, then you can go to our YouTube channel, type Brave Group International, and then you will see all the first and the second or third presentations there. Today, before we move in to discuss these different types of businesses that you can choose, I would like to share with you one very, very important thing that you don't know. If some people know it, then they are not sharing with you and me, but I discovered, which is what we call this PNG's macroeconomic cycle, or the money movement. I scheduled the time for me to say some of the very, very important things about how to take ownership of the economy and the economic power. So the most important things that before I go into presenting the different types of businesses that you can choose, I want to share with you this PNG's macroeconomic cycle. So there are three group of people or participants in this macroeconomic. So number one is the government, and the number two is the you and I, the consumer, the people, and number three is the business, where people who are participating in the private sector, producing goods and services, and people like you and me, ordinary Papua New Guineans, the politicians, and even the public servants and general Papua New Guineans, are the consumers. So the three group of people who participate in the macroeconomy of our country. And I'll give you the function of these three group of people. And government is not the driver of the economy. Government is the facilitator of the economy, and most of the money comes from the government. And then we have these the firms or businesses in the private sector. They are the drivers of the economy, and economic power rests in the hands of these businesses in the private sector. And where do you and I, those of us who don't own business or in the private sector, falls in? We are on the category, they call it consumers. We consume, even the government consumes as well. But the billions of kinas that we budget, and either in the recurrent budget or in the infrastructure budgets, and this money ends up in the private sector. And that's where the economic power is. That's why I am asking you, Papua New Guineans, to start thinking business and owning big companies in the private sector. Private sector is for you and me, Papua New Guineans. I am in the security, transport, and a bit of constructions, but we are just starting. We fall in the SME category, but not in the corporations. That's where we Papua New Guinea needs to go in. Last time, if you have seen one of my posts that I met with someone, and then this someone special told me that 16 billion kina every year this country makes. What are we making, Papua New Guinea? Well, that's why I am here. I am here to direct you to where the economic power, where the money is, and disclosing the cycle of money to those Papua New Guineans out there. And you can be economically independent a country, you and I can make this country economically independent by owning companies, corporations, expand the GDP. GDPs that our statistic team are calculating, they are counting other people's wealth, but not Papua New Guineans' wealth. That's why I want you Papua New Guineans to create your own wealth and improve your living standard, help our own people invest in infrastructure development, provide more community services, create more employment opportunities when you and I own corporations. We Melanesians, we are family oriented. We create wealth for everyone, the entire tribes, entire clan. And if you and I own companies and big corporations, we are going to provide for everyone. And you will hardly see anyone on the street to commit crimes or handle guns and cause trouble fights or all these petty crimes, whatever, because everyone will be engaged economically by the companies that you and I will own. So I want thousands of Papua New Guineans venturing into the private sector. That's why I'm sharing the knowledges, the free knowledges to everyone. So yeah, that's the Papua New Guinea's macroeconomics cycle way, how the money flows. So Papua New Guineans right now, both the politicians and the public servants and those who are doing nothing on the street, everyone is in the category called consumers. So consumers, you don't have the economic power. So let's just go straight to the types of business that you and I can venture into. All right, let's quickly go to the types of businesses that you can venture into. I'm going to share with you, I think it's 6 of them. Okay, different types of businesses that you can choose. Starting a business from the scratch is, most of us, I started my business from the scratch, but most of the time when people say entrepreneurs, SMEs and all that, people usually think that we have to start from the scratch. Yes, that's one of the business types that how we can start, but there are a couple of them, 6 of them, so I'm going to disclose it today with everyone. So it's not only that you have to start from the scratch. If you have the resources, if you have the connections, finances, you can choose a number of business types. So number one, that business type that we can, I'm trying to discuss with you now is start a new business. Okay, if you want to start a new business, okay, the advantage of starting a new business is you can start your own business name, you can start your own logos, and you're starting fresh. And also you can choose the location yourself, and you can explore new markets and new products. That's the advantage of starting a new business. But disadvantage of starting a new business is you will find it hard to create your customer base, and also you're gonna take bigger risk to buy equipments and technologies and all that one. And next is you don't have a track record. So starting a new business is good, but on the disadvantage of starting a new business is it will be a bit expensive for starting a new business. So yeah, but it's up to you. It's up to you to decide whether you want to start a new business from the scratch and build it up like ourselves. Myself, Brave Group, we started from the scratch and then build customer base ourselves, image ourselves, and logos, names, all that. we did it ourselves. But it's not really a bad thing. You can do the same thing. You can follow us and start a new business, new ideas yourself. Okay, that's number one. Number two is you can buy an existing business. Good thing about buying an existing business is this business is already as a location base and established supply chain relationship, and also their brand and name has been known by the customers. They have a track record or customer base already. So when you just buy that business off, you just start making money. That's if you are buying an existing business. But disadvantage of buying an existing business is you might not know that this company has some debts or other track records that are not being disclosed to you. Maybe the company has some big loans or some issues, and also the existing business, the employees might be maybe loyal to the first owner than you are buying off, and might have some issues. So there are lots of issues. I mean, some other issues that you need to check before you want to buy existing business. Okay, number three types of business that you can choose is buying a franchise. When I'm saying franchise, it's like Big Rooster, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and KMC, KFC, and all that one. It's a franchise. So if you buy a franchise, advantage of buying a franchise is when they have a system in place, products identified, and marketing materials, logos, everything. So you just buy, and then they will start you off, which is good. You don't have to work hard. They already have a customer base and reputation as well. That's if you want to subscribe or buy a franchise. But disadvantage of buying a franchise is you don't have the freedom to expand. So there's rules and regulations that you need to follow, and also the other thing is this: you are going to pay loyalty every year or every month. It depends on the contract that you're going to sign. And the other thing is you're going to be binding, sign a contract that for the lifetime you will not come out of that contract. So think about all these things before you buy franchise. And sometimes there are lots of problem associated with the product and images as well. So you check that before you try to venture into buying businesses that to do with franchise. Okay, the other one is home-based businesses. Home-based businesses are good. Some of us are starting our business home-based. I did that one as well. So a good thing about working from home or running business from home is working from home is convenient. And also you will save money, like bus fares or rentals or any other things that lunch. Some areas where you spend money, you're gonna cut costs because you're working from home, and you got a flexible schedule to work from home, and sometimes tax and all other things. Some advantages, but there's some disadvantages as well. In PNG, there's no zoning restrictions, but in other countries, I think businesses, there's some zone allocated. So you certain areas that you need to operate businesses, and certain areas you don't have to. So, but PNG, good for us. You can start from home because there's no zoning restrictions in the country. And the other thing is you might be isolating yourself and be lonely, being at home all the time, and you will feel you're like You won't give, like a woman office, it doesn't make any difference. So you might not be interested in your business. And also distraction